but money still makes love so much better. If money can't buy it, I don't want it. I'm so glad we're rich. The key is how you spend and flaunt it. I'm so glad we're rich. I'm so glad we're rich. I'm just glad we're rich.
Mr. Bannister, sir, it's time to begin our program. Would you like me to bring the guests out? We've got a guest.
Yes, indeed.
Let me go get.
But I have my monologue.
Oh, we can't bypass the monologue?
No. We can't deprive the world.
That's not good.
But also, this is.
You're all set for Halloween here, it looks like.
This is a type of. I was going to ask you, what is this all about?
Well, I don't know. The decorator came in and did all this.
This is.
It looks good, doesn't it?
I don't know. It's very unnerving.
You're not sure if it looks good?
Change.
Yeah, it is.
That conservative motto, all change is for the worse.
That's probably true.
Yes. But I need my monologue because, you know, this is a certain type of therapy for me here.
But what about us? We need therapy when you're done.
Well, Virginia McLean and I broke up.
Again?
Well, this one is for good. I think.
Is that right? You'll never...
Yes. Well, we were out driving about, and I happened to joke that her last name sounded like a road leading to McDonald's.
The McLean.
The McLean, yes. And
yeah.
She
didn't find that humorous.
No, it very, very much upset her, though she did say she could go for a Big Mac.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and I just very thoughtfully pointed out that she's already eaten so many of those that people have stopped pronouncing it McLean.
Yeah.
Virginia McLean's.
More obese.
But she just lost it.
And then you didn't get her a Big Mac and she was upset.
She got very, very upset, yes. But the good news is, the silver lining, if you will,
is that
yes, it inspired me for a new idea for a cologne that makes people laugh.
Yeah, what's that?
Yes, we can call it Sense of Humor.
Sense of humor.
Yes, because it's a scent.
Ah.
See, the smell of the cologne.
I like that.
So it's a scent.
Of humor.
A sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
We'll have more than one to make it plural.
So sense of humor.
Yes, because the joke works
that
way.
Almost a good idea.
Because you know I have my line of fragrances.
Yeah, smug and aloof
for men, and then condescension for women.
Exactly. And it's flying off the shelves.
Here's a little question for you. Speaking of relationships not working out.
Right.
If two lawyers break up, do they have a trial separation?
Maybe. I don't know.
Since they're both attorneys?
Sounds like a legal question, but
could be,
They may do that first.
Yes, but I do think that this breakup with Virginia McLean will definitely take, because with Virginia, every Friday was like eating bad fruit.
Oh, is that right? Why?
Or spoiled fruit, a bad date.
Ah, bad date. Yeah,
yes.
That's not good.
Yes. Oh, well, I stepped on my punchline.
Yes, you did. You did. But
and then also, on another topic, I noticed there's a new mobile office supply delivery service.
There is? What's that called?
I don't recall. It just sparked my memory of the time that I went to buy office supplies.
Right.
And they moved the stationery store.
They moved the stationery store? Shouldn't it be?
That just seems so wrong.
Should be stationary.
You'd think.
Yeah, you would think, but it wasn't.
It was gone. It went to a new location.
Oh, that's not good.
And do you find it ironic that staples are actually a staple of the office supply industry?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yes.
That's it.
Just a thought. And finally.
There's more? Now I can bring the guest out?
Well, one last thing.
One last thing.
If you watch a video, a short video about how they make stationery.
Right. They move around a lot?
You'll be watching a paper clip.
Clip on paper.
See, it's a video clip
of paper.
But it's about making paper.
About making paper.
So it would be a paper clip.
You obviously have a lot of free time, sir.
Well, I guess I could have stopped with stationery store.
Well, we could have stopped when I came out and said, can I bring the guest out?
Yeah, well, food for thought.
Food for
Do
thought.
we have a guest?
We do.
Have a guest today?
We do. Let me get the
Excellent.
guest. Hold
Would you
on.
Please. The show works much
Over
better
here.
that way.
Ah, here she is. This way, please. I'd like you to meet Mr. Bannister. This is April, Mae, Junebug, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
my
hello.
goodness, I've never been in one of them places like this before.
Oh, you must have been.
Yes. Anyway, yes.
Hi,
Welcome.
how you doing?
I'll be in the
have,
next
a,
room,
have a
sir.
seat. Not quite so vigorous. Just
All right.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Excuse
fancy.
excuse me while I introduce you to our vast viewing audience.
Vast? What's that mean?
Vast,
Oh, my God.
huge, bigly.
Like my Meemaw. She
Yes.
was vast and bigly.
Oh, your Meemaw.
Yes.
You have a U-Maw?
What?
If it's a Meemaw, the proper way the proper person would be, the first person would be a U-Maw. Anyway,
All right.
excuse me. Welcome to another fascinating episode of Bannister Banter. We're particularly delighted to have here with us today. I'm sorry. Who are you?
I am April Mae Junebug.
Excellent. Excuse me. Yes. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Bannister Banter. We're particularly delighted to have with us today April Mae Junebug. It's a particular pleasure to have Miss Junebug on the show because she is a world-renowned. I'm sorry. What are you world-renowned at?
I am a world-renowned country farm girl. All around old-fashioned
You
country
are
farm
a
girl.
country farm girl.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any other kind?
Right from
You don't have-
Dimbledink, Tennessee.
You don't have urban farms, not that I know of. Well, I'm sorry. You're from Dimpledink, Tennessee.
Dimpledink, just like my dimples.
I see. Yes. Well,
That's
that's
all right.
probably quite out there. So what brings you to Bannister Banter today?
Well, honestly, I am just so impressed by this place. I've never been. I feel like I'm at the Grand Ole Opry or something like that. My goodness.
Well, you know, I do sing the theme song. I'm so glad we're rich. Bum bum bum. I don't know if you heard that on
Eh?
the way in.
Do you want me to play my harmonica with that?
Oh, okay. And do you have a harmonica? Can you play a harmonica?
I do. I do,
Okay,
do,
well,
do.
I will give anything a shot.
Well, I just want to say though, this harmonica is very special and dear to me.
It is.
It was passed down from my grandpappy, from my pappy, from his pappy, to my great-great-great-grandpappy, from that great-great-great-grandpappy. And
Well, that
that's
doesn't
where,
sound, that doesn't sound very sanitary.
what does that mean?
Well, you know, with all those mouths on it.
Sanitary.
Yes. Anyway, so this was passed down from your great-great-great-great-grandpappy to his
Yep.
pappy to his pappy. So,
And he met my Meemaw,
and your
and my
Meemaw.
Meemaw had a beard, so
So,
I guess that makes that my grandpappy too.
so your relatives, in this case, being from
Dimpledink, Tennessee.
Dimpledink, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So your relatives would be your bumpkin. See, because they're your kin,
bumpkin.
like a country bumpkin, but these are your kin.
Like a big old bump in the road.
Okay. Anyway, so you have a harmonica.
I do.
Are you going to play some down-home music on the harmonica?
Uh-huh. You gonna sing along with me?
I sure.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm so glad. No, it doesn't seem to.
No?
It doesn't seem to match my theme song. I don't know the words to that. So what is it like hailing from Dimpledink?
Well, there's a lot of farm out there. There's a lot of good people out there. A lot of hard-working, dedicated good people. And I am one of them, as you can see by my big old burly
Your
muscles.
yes. Yes.
Always working down on that farm.
So what do you do for entertainment in Dimple Dink?
Well, we have a lot of good things going on in Dimple Dink. And I really, this time of year, oh my goodness, this time of year, we always have a country hoedown.
A hoedown?
Yes, a country hoedown.
That sounds unsavory. Okay.
Would you like to escort me? Can I show you a couple dances?
You have dances?
Yes.
A hoedown dance.
Oh, yes, I do, sir.
Okay, what do we do? You want to come around here?
Sure,
or
I
should
can come around there. Sounds
or
good.
We are going to hoe down?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You grab me like this,
Yes.
and you go, take your partner, do-si-do, and do-si-do. Yeehaw! Woohoo! Do-si-do and do-si-do.
I'm really not much of a hat
you.
person. Okay. So
I think it looks nice on you.
do-si-do.
Do-si-do.
Okay. Okay, because they have good eyesight. See a do, see do. What is the meaning of that, or is that some slang I don't?
Well, I guess it's just a little country saying where we come from.
I see do, see do, and you have your hoe down.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, being from a farm, you'll probably appreciate this.
Yes.
What does Santa Claus do in his garden?
What?
Ho, ho, ho. See, because he's there with like a spade or a trowel, I guess, and hoeing.
All right, like the hoe.
Yes.
Like the hoedown. All right.
Exactly. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now, what other things do you do for amusement in Dimple Dink?
In Dimple Dink. Well, we have a lot of pie eating contests.
You have pie eating contests.
Yes.
And what to what end?
Well, I've been trying to be the champion for so
see.
long with this, but
At pie eating.
yes.
This is actually a competition?
Oh yes.
And
Whoever
how
can
does
eat-
that work?
Whoever can eat the most pies wins. And they make all these different really good pies every year. You get like peach pies, apple pies, lots of pies.
Pies. Okay.
Pies.
All right. Now I also I'm taken to understand you have something here, goat yoga.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Now, why exactly do goats need yoga?
Well,
I mean, don't they stay fit enough?
I think it just makes yoga even more fun.
And it's not like they have a lot of stress that they need to be.
I think it makes yoga even more fun.
Okay, so how does this goat yoga work?
Well, what happens is you go in these funny little positions, all right? You can do like...
And so it's not the goats doing the yoga.
Well, they're around with you. Then they step on your back and they go bah in your face.
Well, that doesn't sound very relaxing.
I love it. I think
Okay.
it is very relaxing to me.
I see. Okay, so you do this goat yoga.
Yes.
Okay. Now I also see here you have a tractor pull.
Tractor pull.
What's that all about?
I don't think you want to talk about that.
Okay.
You don't look like...
I mean, is that what you attach your tractor trailer home to, or?
Well, we don't need to talk about that because clearly
Sure.
I just don't... Why? You thinking of competing?
No, we don't. We don't have to. So this hoedown.
Hoedown.
Excuse me, sir, I've got tea for you and your guests.
Thank you.
What is that?
Careful,
It's
it's a little
tea
Hudson.
time.
It's the Earl
This time every
Grey today,
day,
sir.
yes. Would you care for some tea?
My Meemaw. and my peepaw made some real good moonshine. You got that
You
instead?
have a peepaw?
I do. I got pappies and grandpappies and meemaws and peepaws.
All part of your bumpkin.
All part of my bumpkin.
Okay, all right. Now this hoedown, will there be any adult beverages there?
Yes. Be moonshine.
Moonshine, because that way the farmers could get plowed.
I guess
from
you could
drinking
say
too much. You could say that. You wouldn't have to, I
we
guess. I don't know.
do a lot of plowing. We do. We like to plow away all night
And I see
and
here
day.
that farmers are big on Photoshop, I guess. I have something here in my notes about a cash crop.
Cash crop.
Is that where you take a picture of the farm and then cut
A
out the
cash
edges
crop?
of it?
There's a real money tree? Where is that?
No, it's just something I have here in my notes.
What's a
here.
cash crop? Where can I get it?
It could be a photo of money, or they could be cropping that I don't know.
Get me one. I want it.
And something else here I found. So there is something called on the farms. You have a lot of investments, I suppose,
Yes.
because I see here that livestock is very important. So and one thing that has nonplussed me here, apparently on a farm, there's something called a zorse.
A zorse.
It's a cross between a horse and a zebra.
A zebra.
But isn't a striped horse just a zebra? So why
They
would
sure are pretty though,
why would
aren't
there
they?
be a zorse? I guess a zorse is a zorse, of course, but
Of course.
but I don't know. Why? It doesn't seem like there'd be much utility in crossbreeding the two.
Well, my grandpappy likes to have mules, and mules are a cross between a horse and a donkey, but he doesn't like them too much because they can't have babies afterwards. So, well, I mean, we could make a zebra or whatever it's
A
called.
zorse.
A zorse.
I don't know. So you don't have any of those on your farm?
Well, maybe at one of them, maybe at my neighbor's farm. They're cuckoo
see.
in the head over
And
there.
is there something called a swinery?
Swinery.
Yes. Do the
Oh,
pigs actually
You
stomp
mean the
on
little
the?
old piggies?
Do the pigs actually stomp on the grapes? I don't know.
Well, they've been eating all our grapes,
some farm nomenclature I have here.
and my pappy don't like that too much. He get very mad.
I see. Okay. Do you spend a lot of time with horses?
I do. I love horses. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, especially to ride them.
Yes. Well, have you ever thought of taking care of them professionally?
I would.
Because jobs, taking care of horses, that's a stable profession.
We do keep them in a stable.
Exactly, it's a stable job. See, there.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We got a big old stable, real big. Lots of horses.
And if two horses get married, they have a bridal shower. Because horses have bridles.
I guess I would say so then.
Yes, I really feel like I'm embracing this country, the talk of the country folk here, the nomenclature. I'm getting the hang of this here, and then you have something called a corn maze.
Corn mazes are really fun. Of course, though, I got lost in one time. They couldn't find me for 3 days, and I had to eat all that corn in 3 days, and my mom.
You had to eat your way out.
I
of
had
the
to eat
corn
my
maze.
way out, and my grandmama, she made cornbread one day, and I was like, "Oh, get away from me! I can't even look at that corn right now." Oh, boy.
Now, are corn mazes still legal? Because I've heard that a lot of places are passing anti-stalking laws.
Well, where I'm from, we're allowed to have corn mazes. I don't know about where you
because corns
from,
have
but
stalks, and you shouldn't be stalking Never mind. I go through this with Surly on a weekly basis. Okay, fine. Now I see something here about clogging.
Clogs. One time my drain was clogged with hair.
Ah, okay.
Is that what you talking
I
about?
don't know. I have something here about clog being a
course.
dance, and my joke was about needing a plumber, but okay,
Oh, then, well,
it's not going to work. Okay. And this thing I see here, something about horseshoe pitching.
horseshoe pitching.
Yes. How does that work?
Well,
I mean, there must be a lot of strikeouts, because I think it would be very hard to, to hit a horseshoe very far.
sir, you are confusing me. You are confusing the heck out of me.
I'm sorry, it's just a little bit of Bannister humor. See horseshoe pitching and baseball pitchers pitch.
Well,
they
all right
hurl
then.
the old pig hide or
The pig hide.
ball hide. What is a baseball made out of?
Baseball.
What's the cover? The pig's skin is the football.
All right.
So you raise pigs. So you're contributing to the NFL, the football industry.
Well, we do play football sometimes,
You do, okay.
but we don't play with like,
You don't do it with a
What
pig
the-
skin?
we don't do the pig skin. We take a big old ball of hay and we just throw it at each other. And, and mud and
That doesn't sound fun or particularly cleanly. Just hygienic.
you should try it sometime. You might like it.
Playing-
You don't even know. You don't
Playing
even know
football
if you do.
with a bale of hay.
Bale of hay and some mud, and you just keep throwing at each other and throwing at each other and throwing at each other, and whoever gets the most mud and bale of hay on each side wins.
So it's like a tug of war, but with filth.
All right then.
Oh, all right, okay, sure, why not? Now, I see something here about rodeo. Now, do you
Rodeo.
yes, R-E-D-E-O. You do.
R-O-D-E-O. Rodeo.
Yes.
What is that?
Do you shop at exclusive stores in California?
I ain't
Rodeo?
never been to California. That's where
Okay.
all them pretty pictures are from, right?
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
All right. And then as far as this this hoe down of yours, one thing I've always been curious about: what exactly is the difference between a hoe down and a hoot nanny?
So a hoedown is where you get all your big old family together. Sometimes you do some drinking, sometimes you do some eating. And it's just a big old family gathering. And there's also some people you haven't even met before.
Okay.
Hootenanny. Now, a big old hootenanny is where you get on in, you start dancing, and those parties usually last for like weeks on end. And they're just all over the place, and we don't even know where we're going sometimes with those. Sometimes I might even lose my accent. You know what I mean? We get so wasted sometimes.
Yes, you do have a very unique way of speaking. Your accent, if you will. So a hootenanny has nothing to do with owl babysitting.
We do have some owls.
See, because an owl babysitter would be a hoot nanny. Because owls hoot, and it would be a nanny
Owls do hoot.
for the little baby owls.
Hoot, 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 hoot. Like
Oh,
that.
please don't. Okay.
Why don't you do it with me? Hoot, hoot, hoot.
I really don't hoot. I don't see do. I don't hoot.
I gotta teach you how to do-si-do.
And
What we did earlier, my goodness, if we saw you, my family saw you, oh my goodness, we gotta fix that quickly.
Yes,
Quickly.
well, we can definitely solve that problem. Okay, so what else do you do at the farm? Do you actually do any of the farming?
I do a lot of the farming. It's actually a great workout for me. You were talking about that yoga earlier.
Yes.
Well, I love being on the farm. It keeps me in great shape, and I like.
Do you pull the plows yourself, or do you have like horses to do that?
Well, we have horses. I've never
Okay.
even heard of these horses.
Okay, so they it was on. I googled it and. All
What's
right.
them Google? I heard that Google before. What is
Yes,
it?
it's on the internet.
What's that?
Really? Okay.
We don't have them internets out there.
Yes. So the cell towers don't go out to where you live.
A cell tower?
Yes. See, for mobile phones, smartphones, if you
Oh,
will.
them smartphone thingies, like what them celebrities have.
Okay. So
I don't have one, but one day I'll get one. I will.
so you haven't been on to MyFace?
I've been onto Facebook.
Haven't had okay, so you have been on the internet.
I am sorry, sir, we've run out of time.
Oh,
I'm gonna
don't apologize.
Gonna have to show the guests the door.
Yes,
We've
yes,
got a door to
indeed.
show you.
Okay, well,
Well, I know where that is.
again,
Well, that's right.
we will take your proposition under advisement, but I need to wrap things up here.
Sure
you don't mind.
thing. Well,
So-
Mr. Bannister, it's really nice meeting you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we need to wrap this
Okay,
up. Thank
yes.
you.
All right.
All right. Well,
away.
Toodles.
Toodles, toodles.
Well, that brings us to the end of another.
This way, please.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's
Thank you
another
for being a
episode of
guest.
Bannister Banter. Until next time, this is Sloan Bannister saying adieu, and here's looking down at you.
Buy it, I can't use it. I'm so glad we're rich. What good's wealth if you don't abuse it? I'm so glad we're rich. They say it can't buy happiness, but money can keep us together. They say it can't buy love, I guess, but money still makes love so much better. If money can't buy it, I don't want it. I'm so glad we're rich. The key is how you spend and flaunt it. I'm so glad we're rich.